we begin this lesson by studying the larynx in the chapter which is called Voicing and Consonants. We begin this chapter by studying the larynx. The larynx has several very important functions in speech, but before we can look at these functions, we must examine anatomy and physiology, that is how it constructed and how it works. The larynx is in the neck. It has several parts shown in figure 10. Now this is figure 10 in front of you. Its main structure made of cartilage, a material that is similar to bone but less hard. If you press down on your nose, the hard part that you can feel, it's cartilage. So the part that you can put your finger upon it, it is in front of the nose. It is the cartilage. The larynx structure is made of two large cartilages. These are hollow and are attached to the top of the trachea. The trachea, it is the other name for the windpipe. When we breathe, the air passes through the trachea, and the larynx, the front of the larynx, comes to a point, and you can feel this point at the front of your neck. Now, particularly if you are a man or slim, the point is commonly called the Adam's apple. Now, the Adam's apple, it is in your neck, and this is very important. If you know this, it is called Adam's apple. Inside the box made by these two cartilage are the vocal folds. So this box is what? A hollow box, which is called Adam's apple. Inside this box there are two cartilages, are the vocal folds, which are two thick flaps of muscles, rather like a pair of lips. An older name for these is the vocal cords. Looking down the throat is difficult to do and required special optical equipment, but figure 11 shows in diagram form the most important part at the front. The vocal folds are joined together and fixed to the inside of the thyroid cartilage. At the back, they are attached to a pair of small cartilages called the arytenoid cartilages, and this is in front of you figure. It is the figure 11, the inside of the larynx seen from above. So that if the arytenoid cartilage moves, the vocal folds move too. The arytenoid cartilage are attached to the top of the cricoid cartilage, but they can move so as to move the vocal folds apart of cartilage. Figure 12. Now this is figure 12. This is figure 12. Arytenoid cartilage causing closing and opening of the glottis. Okay, we use the word glottis to refer to the opening between the vocal folds. If the vocal folds are apart, we say that the the glottis is open. If they are pressed together, we are saying that the glottis is closed. This seems quite simple, but in fact, we can produce a very complex range of the changes in the vocal folds and their positions. These changes are often important in speech. Let us first look at 4 easily recognizable states of the vocal folds. It would be useful to practice moving your vocal folds into these different positions.